right, good evening, everybody. Thank you guys for your time tonight. I'm Kara Hudspeth. I'm the Special Education Director here in Forsyth. And tonight we wanted to talk to you a little bit about the work that we've been doing within our department to support the needs of our special education students in our community. So a couple of years ago, we sat as a staff and really talked about what makes the learner experience for special education students truly special and unique. And we came up with these areas that you see on your screen, and this has now become our department initiative. So all of the professional learning that we push out and all of the resources are connected to one of these areas. And those areas are intervention, data, eligibility, accessibility, and self-advocacy. So you know we had to have an acronym. So it's ideas. So all the work that we do and all the work that we push out to school teams is in some way connected to these areas. So it's really helped us to streamline all of those different resources and make sure that we're hitting all of the things that make that learner experience unique in special education. So tonight we wanted to highlight some of the work that the accessibility team has put out, and to do that, I am proud to introduce Dr. Pam Majerus, one of our special education coordinators and a true expert in the field of communication and accessibility. And I'm regretting my heel choice while presenting with Dr. Majerus.
A little bit of height difference, but that's okay. Hello, Dr. Bearden, board members, Forsyth County staff, and community members. Thank you for having me here today. I am a speech pathologist, and but I am currently the Related Services Coordinator in special education. I support several groups, but one of the groups I do support is the Assistive Technology Department. It's a small but mighty group of folks. I have two of them with me today, and I would like to kind of go over what I intend to talk about today. First, we're going to define assistive technology for folks who might not be familiar with it. We're going to define core vocabulary and what that means and what core words are in Forsyth County. So this is the only slide I will read because I don't like that, but I want to read it for you. This is the definition of assistive technology. Assistive technology is any item, piece of equipment, software, program, or product system that is used to increase, maintain, or improve the functional capabilities of persons with disabilities. In AT, we focus on access. That access can be physical access, visual access, any communication, any kind of access a student might need, and we use a host of tools to achieve that. And we ask the question, what tool or tools do they need in order to access academics or communication? Okay, so this is the interactive part. Who here has a smartphone? Yeah, a few of us. That was actually mine, Dr. Bill. It fell out of the bag. Yeah, it's a great day. Okay, so perfect, right? Okay, so for those of us who use smartphones, has anybody ever used hands-free texting in your car? Anybody? Yes, a few of us. I certainly hope so. Okay, so if you do, you are using speech to text, and that is a common tool that students with disabilities may require in order to access academics and able to demonstrate their work. We use it in our cars so we don't wreck and hurt others, and also so we don't get a ticket. But our students use that tool to help perform in the classroom. So I just wanted to give us something to relate to, because we all use assistive technology. Some of us use word prediction on our phone. There's all kinds of things that are just readily available for us to use. So Forsyth County Assistive Technology, we focus in two areas, in academics and communication. We both academics and communication use a variety of tools, from very low tech, like maybe a slant board to position work for a student well, up to very high tech options in like a high-tech communication device that is very complicated but very specific to that student's needs and meets them where they need to be met to communicate. Tonight I have Jen Elwood, who works in academics for assistive technology, and Amy Thompson, who is an AAC communication specialist in assistive technology. And I'm very fortunate that A, they came with me, but B, they work with students and school teams to ensure that our kids can do what they need to do academically and then communicate. One of the tools that we use is a core word board. The core word board is based on core vocabulary. The idea of core vocabulary is well researched and basically says that the majority of words we use come from a set of about 400 words in our speech. We do use extras, but really it can be narrowed down to about 80% of the words we use are about 400 words total. So what happened was they took that information along with AAC research at the time, and Amy was part of that team, and they created a core word board. They used that research to determine the pictures that they used, the words that they used, the way it was laid out, the colors. You'll see it in just a second. Well, you have a copy of it, but it was very based in research. And in 2012, they rolled out the Forsyth County Core Word Board. Our core word boards, the one you have in front of you is an 8.5 by 11. We have every size known to man. I brought one here with me. It's a poster size. We customize them. We give them out as part of our core equipment for our classes of specialized instruction every year. They all look the same, just different sizes, because we want the words to be consistent. I attended one of the first core word board trainings in 2012 when I was a speech therapist at Daves Creek Elementary. At that time, I was working at MAT, and I told Amy, I said, I remember that training that day. And it started in 2012, and we really started thinking about that. It's a long time. COVID kind of didn't help us. We had to kind of restart it. But still, we started it in 2012 here in Forsyth County. This is a picture of a core word board so the audience can see it. You can see how it's laid out. We're going to talk a little bit more about it in a minute. But I want to show you a video of a student that is using one with a speech therapist. Oh, I'm used to a touch screen. Isn't that terrible? This is Ian.
Bubbles. Bubbles. Let's do bubbles. Good. Play bubbles. Ready? Go. Uh-oh, let's do it again. Ooh, yuck. Yuck. Ready? Go. Ready? Go. Woo! Big bubble. Big bubble. Do you want to do it again?
Go.
Ready?
Go.
Go. Uh-oh. Let's try again. Ooh, yuck. Sorry, it's not working. Sorry. Uh-oh. Sorry. Try again.
Go.
Big.
Go.
Big bubbles. Did you like it? You like it?
Go.
You want to play again?
Go.
Play again. I want to play again. Woo! You want more?
More.
More. Oh, we better clean up. Yuck. Can you help? Can you help me? All right, let me.
I love that so much. So what you probably saw was Ian was being taught and modeled how to use the core board. And if you look at yours, the colors tell us what kinds of words they are. So the yellow is pronouns, the red ones are the negative, like no or not. Light blue are the question, light green are the helping verbs, dark green are the regular verbs, the dark blue are descriptors, and the pink, I call them manners and useful words. But and you notice that it said yuck, and it said again. And so she was modeling that, hoping he would imitate her. We ultimately want them to be independent when they use this and be able to use this to communicate when they may not be able to use words. We also, in 2022, worked with the Alliance Academy to create the Out and About core word banner. And so I'm going to show you one of those. Well, my Jennifer and Amy are going to help us. And did everybody see it? So this is essentially the same thing, except at the top we've added words that might be appropriate on the playground because we wanted these to be used on playgrounds and common spaces. And it also has instructions. It describes the colors, what they mean, and how somebody might use it out and about. The students at Alliance, one of the head designers on the project, was one of our former students, and she was very passionate about being part of the project. And what we did was Amy worked with the Alliance Academy to so we could sell them at cost to schools, and they bought them for their playgrounds and things like that, and cafeterias, and then we deliver them. We've still got a few if folks want them, but we're really proud of our Out and About banner. And I want to show you a couple of pictures. This is the one that Matt Elementary has on their playground. This is one that Midway has in a common area of their building, like a foyer area. And then in 2023, we did another variation of the core word app, and we had very little to do with it. It was actually a group of students that were computer science pathway students at Forsyth Central High School. Their teacher, Daphne John, had shown interest in creating an app that we could add to ClassLink, so when students or teachers are in a classroom, they could access it on their touch panels. Now, I'm going to start this video. It's very fast. It's about 7 seconds, and it's a student in a classroom activating it. So what they do is they push the icon on the panel, and it speaks it. So the student is going to tell you that they're all done. So it's quick. And I wanted to preface it.
All done calendar. All done calendar. Good job.
And
All
so
done.
that's it. But this was, we went to a presentation where the gentlemen, they're all graduates of Central now, but they did a presentation and showed us the app. And then Kurt Godwin and Jason Nail helped us format it in such a way to get it on ClassLink. So it's under Teacher Tools now, so everybody has access to it on their board. And that, I want to thank you all for having us tonight. We love our jobs and love working with our students, and